Hi Dad, it looks like we're doing a video on hand tools today.
Yeah, I think so. I thought the Shedhacks have been wanting to know a little bit about the tools we've been using, and a couple of really quite useful comments I think have been made about why we use certain tools and if there are any alternatives to some of them. And here is a range of the basic sort of set, I suppose, of woodworkers tools, and there's just one example of each in some cases, but in some cases you would have, as I say, you'd have a range of chisels in this case, and you could have a range of G-clamps. But let's go through them all. But before I do that, there's some comments about the spellings and why certain spellings are the way they are. So I'll try and explain some of the points, but Jake, if you just scan through some of these nice and slowly so the viewers can see them, and you can see that the spellings in some cases, like triplane, is not always phonetic. Okay, so let's have a look. If you start down here, we could look at some of the more common woodworkers or woodcraft tools, and the most common one that students and viewers tend to use seems to be a bench hook, and the bench hook's used to hook on the side of the bench, so you can put a piece of wood across here like this, and then you can saw across it. That's the most common and quite useful starter's tool, okay, or piece of equipment, okay. And that's important. Some of these are tools and some of them are pieces of equipment, and there is a distinction. Perhaps you could ask me as we go through. Right, we'll leave it there and we'll come back and we'll actually label them as we go. All right.
Okay. So how are we going to name all these tools?
Well, I thought we'd do a bit of fun, a bit of a lucky dip. I've cut them all the names out of most of the tools, and you can point to these and then we'll see if I can find it fairly quickly.
I think that one.
Oh no, that's really hard. I think it was that one. Right, oh, piercing saw. The piercing saw. Can you get that spelling there? Get right near it. Yeah, piercing saw. It's this little one. Very fine blade. Okay?
Oh.
Similar to the coping saw, but for fine,
smaller.
very fine work. Okay, another one, Jake?
That one.
Oh, blimey. That looks tricky. You're picking the hard... I can't get that, Jake. I have to get this. Needle files. Right, needle files. Come over here. These are needle files there. Get right near them. They're very small files.
Wow.
Almost like the files you might use on your nails. Okay? Needle files. Get right near it, Jake. Right, let's pick another one.
Then what about that one? Nice easy.
Right, yeah. Oh, reamer. Right, the reamer. The reamer, not really used for woodwork, but we will put it here. Was that tool there? That's the reamer. It's for doing tapered cuts.
Wow.
So you can use that. It's a very sharp edge, and that is for cutting holes, possibly at a taper. You see the angle there, or just allowing you to make various size holes. So I'll put that there. Right, I've just realised where we've gone wrong, Jake.
Yeah.
Some of these are metalworking tools. So, okay, next one.
What about that one?
I'll choose one on top. A mitre square, okay. Okay, mitre square. Oh, right, it's under here. It's under the equipment list. Mitre square. And that's for making mitered 45-degree angles in woodcraft. Okay, that's mitre. M-I-T-R-E. Next one.
What about that one?
Oh, this could take ages. I might have to choose them for you.
Okay.
Right, okay, spoke shave. That one there, look. Can you see that one? Spoke shave.
And why is it called a spoke shave?
Originally, it was used for spoke making on, well, I suppose, wheels. Okay, next one. Adjustable, I'll have to take over, I think. Adjustable bevel. Getting right near on that one, Jake. Adjustable bevel. Okay, here's one. What's that?
That is a screwdriver.
Right, screwdriver.
Everyone knows that.
Obviously, it's that one there. There's a range of different screwdrivers. Can you see that, Jake?
Yeah.
There. Okay, I'll do the rest. Right, sash cramp. Oh no, that's quite a hard one. Sash cramp is this one here, Jake. That's the sash cramp. Can you see how long it is? Try and get the length of it. Yeah, that's the sash cramp.
Uh,
And there's different types. It's for cramping large pieces of timber. Yeah?
Yeah.
Sash cramp. I'm coming nearer, coming nearer. There. Sash. Oh, focus, focus, focus. Sash cramp. There. And some people say, is it a cramp or a clamp? Well, I don't know why, but it's called a cramp.
Oh,
Right.
it's weird.
Okay, let's choose a few more. Spanner, no. Force and a bit. Force and a bit is this cutter here. That cutter there. Can you see? And it looks... I've dropped all the...
Shedhacks, look.
Oh no, disaster. No, quick, get back. Right. Oh no, it's all gone wrong.
Okay. Oh, well. So, put in the comments what you think this tool is.
Oh.
It may look a bit familiar.
No,
This one right
oh yes,
here.
drill. Right, this one, Jake, that's a block plane. Can you get that one there? Camera,
Oh, yeah.
Turn the camera.
It's the small one that's really useful.
Abraphile?
I think
Can't
that's a
find that one.
misspelling.
No, there's one called an abraphile.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, this has gone totally... Oh, fret saw, fret saw, fret saw. Oh, that's a machine. We're not using that. Quick grip, that one there.
Oh, quick grip's actually really handy to have because they grip things really quickly.
Yeah. Wire snippers, we don't really use those.
Yeah.
Pincers. Oh, pincers. I did find those. Pincers. That one there. Pincers. Well, that one's a hard one. It says pencil. I can't even find a pencil.
Oh, look.
Oh, no.
I found
Bolt.
a pencil.
Right. Pencil. Let's put it there. Pencil. Woodworker's vice. Here. There. Grab that. Look, woodworker's vice. Come back, come back. No, here. That's a woodworker's vice.
Ah.
Right, now focus on the word. I hope they're learning from this. Blimey. Brace and bit. I haven't got one here. Never mind. Hand file. Oh, hand file. Yeah, here's the hand files. Range of them. Different shapes. So just, look, that's a rasp type, really. And these are a rat tail. And that is half round. Oh, they're all files. Oh, look at this one. This is some sort of rasp as well. Brilliant.
Yes.
Okay, there's probably a...
Don't forget your safety glasses.
No, don't forget those. Sharpening stone, we've done that. Well, not on this clip, but another clip. Scriber, metalworking tool. I'm on the floor here, Jake. Ruler. Shove that on the ruler. Not a king or queen, a ruler. Skizzers. I haven't got skizzers. Never mind. Hammer. Oil. Driver. What's that? Divider? Divider. Stop laughing with dividers. Oh, there. Are they dividers? No. Where have my dividers gone? Oh, okay. Compass. Actually, they're sort of dividers. Yeah, external. Yeah, you can adjust those to find,
Yeah.
find the circumference of something. Bit of a crude way of doing it. Right.
I
lathe
thought dividers to separate something.
Yeah, that's a divider. Oh, hammer, oil. Right, what's that? Hammer, hammer. There's a hammer. For nails, I suppose.
Isn't that a different type of hammer?
I don't
'Cause
think
got that
it's not
edge
really
on
a
it.
very good woodworking tool. Right, okay. A bradawl. Now, where's bradawl?
Ah, a flathead
Yeah.
screwdriver.
No, that's bradawl here. There's bradawl. That weird looking thing there is used to make holes to centre for a nail or a screw to go in.
It just looks like a flathead screwdriver.
What? Right, this is serious stuff, Jake. Right, come on. Right, let's keep it up. Mallet. Mallet. Okay. Hole saw. Oh, hole saw, this thing here. Look at that. That's a hole saw, making holes. I don't know why it's called a hole drill. I don't know why it's called a hole saw. Some of these names don't make any sense, Jake. Right, still laughing? Serious stuff, Jake. G-clamp. You put that on the G-clamp. Don't wobble the camera.
It's right there.
Centre punch, no. I should have got all the woodworking ones out. Pillar drill, no. Hand vise. Impact adhesive. Ah, impact adhesive. That one there.
That's a bit of a weird one though for woodworking.
Impact adhesive is used for veneering work. The thin, very thin wood you put on top of tables, for cheaper tables, the very thin wood, veneer, that's impact adhesive. Can you see that?
Yeah.
And that one's PVA glue, and I don't know if I've put that on there. Calipers. Oh, that is calipers.
Calipers?
I think they're more calipers rather than dividers. Oh, they're the calipers or dividers. No, calipers are for metalwork. I'll get those later.
Okay.
Right, okay. Interestingly, that's for external. These ones can be dividers. Can be done for internal. Anyway.
Oh.
Right, look, got lots here. Tape measure. Where's tape measure, Jake?
Oh, it's over here.
Oh, right, tape measure. Pan on that so they can spell that. Rotary sander, no. Marking gauge. This is a common tool. Right, there's a marking gauge there. Funny thing. And it show them the pin. There's the pin here. Can you see around there? And you can adjust that block. Can you see?
Yeah.
You can adjust this. I can do it. And you can use it to mark, look, a mortise and tenon, a mortise.
Wow.
Yeah, mortise hole. You can adjust it, and it's quite a specialist tool. So you might use that. Who knows? I know lots of people that do use those still. Right. Okay. What does that say? Depth gauge. That little thing there, for measuring the depth of something. You can adjust it, and then.
Wait, why has it got angles in it?
Well, it's a depth gauge, and I'll show you.
An angle finder.
Angle, so you can loosen it. I think, Jake, this is only an angle one.
Oh, no.
Oh, you gave that to me. Oh, well, it does look similar to that, and you can adjust it that way. Goes that way.
Yeah.
My son's confusing me here.
Well,
bench hook. Do we do bench hook?
Yeah.
We didn't label it though.
Spelling though.
Right. There's bench hook. Oh, now this one. Nice in there. Look at that massive saw there at the back.
A rip saw.
That's called a rip saw. Okay. Right. Okay.
It's the big one you use for cutting down a lot of timber.
Yeah.
Well, not cutting it down. I guess
Right, let's have another one here. Tri-plane drill. Oh, drill bits. Drill bits. Drill bits there, look.
These ones are upside down,
But they are twist drill bits for woodwork. Can you see they're specialised? I'll put that light on it there. Can you see they've got those?
because they got that point.
Yeah, point on it. Right, tri-plane is the larger one, that massive one there.
It's
Look at the size of
massive.
that. A massive one. I've done bench hook.
Why is it called a tri-plane?
No idea.
Maybe it's because you have to put a lot of effort into using it.
Maybe. Hand angle grinder. Some of these solder. Junior hacksaw, that's for metal work. I'm going to have to put these. Yep. Spirit level. You do use a spirit level, I suppose, sometimes for woodwork.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
when
like
making a table.
Check its level. Look, the bubble. Isn't that clever? The bubble. Let's go to Shedhacks here. Look. Can you see that bubble?
Wow. And so is that just water inside there with
No,
a bubble
it's a
in it?
spirit in there. Yeah, some sort of.
Oh
Yeah.
look, there's a bigger one.
Yeah, got a massive one when I'm doing the brickwork, aren't I? Solder, I'm not using that. Calipers, brace and bit oil.
What are you doing on the floor?
I've everything's falling over. Hacksaw, and that's metal work. Mortise gauge. Did we do mortise gauge? Oh, that was a mortise gauge.
Oh.
Mortise and marking. Let's go back to that. Very similar. The mortise has 2 points here. You come round,
Yeah.
and the marking has 1 point.
Oh, so it's like 2 in 1 because
Yeah,
one's got 2 points on one side and one's got 1 point on the other side.
that's it. Ball nose pliers. No, marking. Knives and multi-tool. Don't know what that is.
A multi-tool is like a tool that has multiple
PVA glue.
functions.
Polyvinyl acetate woodworker's glue. It's basically a liquid.
A liquid plastic.
Yeah, liquid plastic. I'm just sharpening stone.
So yeah,
Rat tail file.
rat tail file.
I don't know, I think it has got 2 T's in it. There's Can you see rat tail?
Why is it called a rat?
Because it looks like a rat's tail.
Really?
Oh, don't you think? A massive rat's tail, look.
Yeah, maybe.
Right, okay.
I'll just call it a round file.
Smoothing plane.
Ah.
Chat plane. Oh, rasp. That one there.
Over here.
Yeah, that's the rasp.
Oh, the rasp one
Get right
is
on
like...
that. Can you get that? Rasp.
Oh, so it's like a file, but a lot more coarse.
Yeah, and it's actually similar to that one there. That one there. Oh, sorry, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a really rough rasp.
Hmm.
Jet plane. You can point to a jet plane, Jake.
Is it the middle one?
No, it's this one. That's a slightly larger one. Smoothing plane.
It must be the middle one.
Yeah, it's that one there. Can you get that?
Yeah.
So maybe pan. Oh no, lost it. Pan. Can you get right in there?
Yeah.
I want them to. They wanted to know, some of the viewers, about the spellings, and I think they were writing some notes up. Vernier.
And it's good to write notes up just so you can remember all these tools.
Chisel. Right, where's knife? Get that one. That is a craft. That is an. Actually, that isn't a. That is a marking knife. So I've made a mistake there.
Isn't a craft knife like one that you use for cutting carpet and stuff?
Yeah, yeah. So if they can you just make a point of that? Talk to them about that one. Yeah.
Yeah. So a craft knife is generally stronger than a marking knife because you use it to cut different materials than just carpet and wood.
Yeah, you're right. Right, sliding bevel. Oh no, that's it different.
Oh.
No, I won't confuse them. Right, okay, coping saw. It's this one.
Ooh, very common.
That one is the coping saw. That one there. That can you see? Come right round. I'll move this piercing saw. This is the coping saw.
So it's a piercing saw, but a bit bigger.
We're doing curved cuts like that cat's head. Oh, there's a bit of a spider on that one. There.
Ah.
And that's the piercing saw. Don't forget, you can get the name on that one there. This one's the chisel. They're a range of chisels. Now let me just go through this.
What's that big one?
This is one used on a lathe, woodworker's lathe. Go online, a bit of research. Look at wood turning, woodworker's lathe. Wood turning is when you can turn something round like this, like a little wheel. That's really something actually we quite enjoy doing, don't we?
Yeah.
Right, so this is a small 6mm bevel edged. There's a bevel there and a bevel there. And these are extremely expensive. We've got a whole set of those, haven't we? There's a larger one here. It's about a 35mm bevel edge.
Oh, okay.
Has to be kept very sharp. We've got a video on sharpening if you're interested in sharpening. Much more specialist on the gouge though, to get that keep that gouge sharp. Look, that edge, lovely sharp. Right, okay. Now let's have a look. Planishing
Still
hammer,
picking them
scriber,
up off the floor then?
pillar drill, abraphile. Can't find it. Tri-square. That one there. That's for checking. The angle is square on a piece of wood.
Oh.
So you can double check. For instance, checking that square there. Yeah? You see.
Yeah.
Shame that's cracked. Or better still, if I hold it up to see if that edge is square. Ready? And there, square.
Good.
Alright, so that's that. Now, interestingly, on that point, I've got some mini ones somewhere.
Are they right here?
Oh, yeah. There's a mini tri-square.
Yeah.
Lovely little bit of kit there.
Is
And
this
there's-
one broken?
No, it's not broken. It's a dovetail square. Can you see the angle's slightly out? So that will be something like oh, what was the angle? Can you remember?
I think it was 1 inch for every 7 inches
I can't
along.
remember the angle now. Was it 22 degrees? I think something like that.
Well, yeah, I think to work it out on a piece of paper,
I think it was
you go
22
1
degrees.
inch up and then 7 inches
Oh,
along,
yeah, you can do it that way.
and that's the angle.
Right, okay, so we're nearly there, guys.
Wait, so what's this thingy-majiggy that looks like a drill bit, but it almost doesn't because it's got a hole in it?
Right, it's a hole maker.
A
Dowel. So here's some dowel. This is making dowel.
Oh.
You literally cut it out of a chunk of wood, and that's what you'll have. But you get a chunk of wood first. You normally go down at the end grain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see? I'll show the grain. The grain is this part of the wood. Does it where? That's where a branch would have come out. Can you see? Anyway, you drill down the end grain here, and you end up with this. You have to go down the end grain, because if you go down that way, it'll just snap because of the weakness of the grain. Good.
Mm.
Right. Blah, blah. Where do I get to? Right. Keyhole saw and tenon saw. These two.
Keyhole saw.
You got those?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Come over here. So keyhole saw, something like that. If I can. And a tenon saw. There's two here. So the tenon saw here is the larger one.
Well, this one looks
straight cuts
next to it.
And then this one is for it's a dovetail saw. My father gave me that. That's a lovely bit of kit. He gave me a load of those. Look, lovely. That's for a finer cut. Look at that, and you can sharpen actually that blade. Actually sharpen that.
Wow.
With very fine sort of sharpening needle files. Right. Junior hacksaw is not metalworking, sliding bevel.
I think there's quite a few.
Have we labelled them all?
No, not all of them. We haven't labelled the dovetail square, the dowel cutter, and whatever this is called.
Compass. I haven't got a compass there.
I don't know what this would be called. You know.
What does it look like?
It looks
drill.
like a mini tenon saw.
Handheld drill, Jake. Here. That's a handheld
So
drill.
how do you use it?
That is different from this one. Different from that. Yeah?
Yeah.
Handheld.
So how do you use that one?
We didn't do goggles either.
Hmm.
Oh. Goggles.
Oh.
Goggles. Alright.
Okay.
You got the G clamp?
Mm-hmm.
There. G clamp. Hole saw. What was that one?
That was...
Oh, force and a bit. There's that one there. Cutting out flat bottom holes.
Yeah.
Pretty handy. Piece of wood. Probably pine wood. Right. Have we done everything? This is a gentleman's saw. You can
Is
get
it so a man uses it?
a person. You can't say man now. Just a person.
So why is it a gentleman's saw?
Originally, that's what they're called, and they were very, very fine teeth on it for very, very small and detailed work. Very fine dovetail joints. So, have we done them all? Dividers. So that's internal and external. You can adjust them. Look, so you can adjust inside a bowl or inside a shape. Something like this, perhaps. You could actually measure it and measure the inside angle, distance, the measurement. Okay, that helps a little bit. I'll put that there. Is there any there I've missed?
Well, apart from the ones on the floor, I don't think so.
I think we've done pretty well. Get the woodworker's vice again here. Sandpaper.
Or glass paper.
These glass now, glass particles. That's 100 particles per centimetre square. Okay, now that's glass paper. The alternative to that, you can still use it, but you have to be careful. It's wire wool. It's made from steel wool.
So if you tried to make a t-shirt out of it, it wouldn't be comfortable.
No, you can make a t-shirt out of chainmail.
Wait, so if it's wire wool,
Chainmail.
does that mean a sheep grows wool that's got steel?
No, you don't get sheep growing wire. Right, somebody's using my dad's pointer here. Point you actually. Here, look. Bench hook, tenon saw, cat's head, coping saw, piercing saw.
Wait, what about this
logo. That's the dovetail saw. Sorry, didn't do that. Rip saw, large work, keyhole saw, pencil, ruler, not a king or queen. Hammer. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fine hammer for smaller detail. Look. Spirit level, block plane, smoothing plane. Can you get the name there? Come over. Jack plane, dividers. Can you get that? Dividers.
Yeah.
Come nearer, Jake. Yeah. Dividers.
Mm-hmm.
Spoke shave. Mitre square.
Wait, what's this weird one?
Oh, that's a shoulder plane. Sorry. Yeah, I did
Haven't-
explain that, but I haven't got time. But that's a shoulder plane. Needs a bit of cleaning up.
Yeah.
One of my collection. Tri-square, tri-plane, tri-square, chisel, Chisel, very commonly spelt wrong. And G-clamp, reamer, there's the reamer, Shedhacks logo, hole saw. And I'm getting a bit bored now, I've got to be honest. A drill bits there, a drill mallet.
Yeah.
Now mallets only used with chisels, obviously not lathe tools. You don't use a mallet. Yeah, it's just very carefully held. But the reason you don't use a normal hammer, go back to that one. That metal end would destroy the end of these.
Oh no.
So you don't want to do that. So use a mallet. Okay, drill. Okay, quick grip. We did that, didn't we?
Yeah.
2-part epoxy resin. That's used for some work in woodwork.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good stuff.
Mm.
And then we've got our files here, needle files, very fine ones. And these are all the different hand files. You got that one?
Yeah.
Great. I really think that's been useful for me, actually.
Yeah.
And does our goggles. Oh, goggles, whatever. Okay, any other questions, Jake?
Why are they still all on the floor?
We'll do another one. We'll do another one later for metalworking tools.
Okay.
And we'll bore even more people, probably. I don't know, it's quite a laugh, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay then, guys. Thanks, Shed Hackers. Bye.